Close your eyes. Drop into this space and breathe. Breathing in through your nose, all the way down to the pit of your stomach and back out through your mouth again. Breathing deeper, longer, and slower. Allowing your energy to harmonize within you. Calling forth the love, the presence, your soul essence, your unique color, the light that you are. Allowing this to expand through your heart space, 360 degrees in all directions. Expanding out in the space and the room that you're in, or out in nature. Allowing your essence to shine. And now harmonizing our frequencies together. Those here within You Now Society. Creating a circle of empowerment around us. Calling in the Sophia Dragon Tribe and lifting it up to the 7th plane. Just allowing yourself to breathe and be. As we sit here and we clear any attachments, connections to events, people, places, things, this lifetime or any other lifetime that are associated with trust. We're clearing those attachments. As we surrender in trust. And I invite you to play with the question, the contemplation, and the frequency. If you'd never heard of trust, if trust was not a thing, not even a contemplation in your life, in your world, in your moment-to-moment reality, what frequency would you need to vibrate at? What frequency would you surrender through? And as you turn up the dial of this frequency, where trust does not exist, where trust is not even a thing, feel it, sense it, know it, understand it, flow with it, dance with it, turn up the dial. Just allow your soul essence to rise, to be. Tune into the silence of your essence, the perfection of it. This is your soul magic. And we invite your soul magic to come out and play, to flow with life, to dance with the universe, creating in wonder, creating in delight. Turn up the dial, raise the frequency. Sinea koromatia shanea, alina barini kotsine katsamoratia, sunia kati, en niabatu chubaratia kata. Siniala kauma tia chopa, yetakotoera. Yenaka rumba daishita. Si a. Raise the frequency. And as you surrender more deeply, feel the rising essence of gratitude and abundance, in possibility, in wonder that is available for you here now and always. Allowing yourself to receive from your soul essence, from your divine light that is you. Receiving yourself with surrender. Receiving more of you. And now that trust is not a thing, how do you walk? How do you play? How do you create? How do you flow? How do you be? Look at how much more space there is for you, for your essence. For your soul light to shine. You are a gift. Be the gift. Every interaction is a gift. It's an opportunity to share your light. Whether it's through words, a look, a smile, or just by being there. and being in your presence. You are a gift. Allow your soul magic to rise. Tune into its frequency. Tune into its wonder. And notice how profound this moment is. And each and every moment you experience. Allow the perfection in the nothingness. Allow the perfection in you, in your soul magic, and allow it to rise and shine. And we are now going to drop into 2 minutes of silence. And while you're in the silence, feel, sense, know your color, your soul essence, and allow it to rise throughout each and every cell, every molecule, and every fiber of your being. Turn the light on. The time starts now. Bringing yourself back in. Beginning to become aware of your body, of the space around you. Grounding in your feet, with the earth. Beginning to move your body. And on the count of 5, to 0. You'll then begin to open your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Open your eyes, come back to this space, and breathe. You may wish to note down some things that came up and that rose for you. Please take a note. And remember to smile. Smile at the wonder that is you. And play with the inquiry. What frequency do I need to be in for trust to not even be a thing? How does it feel? What does it sound like? What does it look like? What does it smell like? How would you walk? How would you create? How would you enter a room? How would you smile? How would you delight? How would you sleep? Who would you say hi to? Who would you not? Just play with it. Inquire. And watch yourself. Witness yourself in your day-to-day interactions. And just when you're speaking with someone, play. Turn the dial up. What if trust was not a thing? In this conversation, what would I say now? What would I say now? And play with it with your clients. Play with it when you're maybe facilitating a healing. If trust was not a thing, just think of how much more you would say. And more than likely, how much more you would show up. Not just for yourself, but for your client. So I'm going to ask if anyone, while we've still got the recording on, would like to share something that would be of value for those who are listening to the call afterwards. If you can just raise your hand, it's the little reaction down the bottom. And if not, we will stop the recording and share privately. So, no. Okay, so thank you everyone. I invite you all to be playing with this journey here for the next 7 days. I think it'd be really super powerful, and to watch what unfolds. Look at the finer details in, say, for example, how you show up with your family, how you show up with a client, what new ideas come through, and like sort of really play with it. So yes. Oh, and we've got Renee who would like to share something. So I'm just going to pin you here. There we go. Yes, Renee.
Going to share what came through for me. It brought me back to the now, like to be really, what if trust, being in the now and feeling safe and knowing that I'm supported. And I saw myself like walking and I was stepping on the hand of Mother Mary every step of the way. Like, and if I need to relax, I could just lay in her hands. That for me felt like, oh, this is really peaceful. It brought me back to peace and feeling I am blessed. So that was very
Oh, I love it.
freeing for me. Thank you.
That's amazing, and I love that visual. I, it's just such a beautiful visual, and also the safety and bless and being blessed. I think they're really beautiful words to express it. Yeah, love it. And actually, while we're on the visuals, I actually did want to bring something up because I've had a couple of people contact me, and not everyone sees not everyone sees when they go on these journeys. Some people feel, I feel more than I see. I sense more than I see pictures. But now I sense the imagery. However, I used to run a circle here for 3.5 years, and the visions they had, I'm like, oh my God, I want to go there. I know I took you there, but man, that looks good. So I just want to also say to those of you who aren't receiving the actual visual, please, like, it's totally okay. It's totally normal. Everyone has a different way they see, sense, feel, and experience these journeys. So yeah. So thank you, Renee. And we have Brew. Yay! I'm gonna add pin, and then I'm gonna remove pin. Just
I guess for me, I was one of these people that was worried that I didn't have these amazing visuals that some of you ladies have. But one thing I do have in this group is when we start to drop in, I see us all in a circle, and then outside the circle we have angels all around us. But for today, for me, which I feel like this is why I need to speak it out, is as we're rising up to the seventh, what do you call it? Seventh
plain.
plane, that's right. I felt like I was nearly holding us down. And then I felt myself having to like lay back on, because I'm on my son's bed. I had to physically lay back and like nearly surrender to that. And then with that, being held by everyone else allowed me then to cut my cords to then free myself to go to those higher plane. Like, so now I've got the sort of message that I can close my eyes, just feel that surrender and put my hand on my heart, and to go there like much easier, because I feel like it's like I can go there, but I don't go there. I sort of hold myself back. So thank you to everyone.
Oh,
So
amazing.
and in that circle, I always see just this amazing white light of us. We're a part of it, but also on the edge of it. So, and Shaun, I guess I just wanted to say about Claudia is like my Mary Poppins of all things tools and resources. And she's like our little angel. This is how I see her, with her big white wings holding space for us all to rise so that we can help other people rise. So,
Oh,
thank
thank you
you.
so much. I love that, and I love this share as well. I actually genuinely want to pick a picture up. So if you can give me just a moment. So this image has been in my field for a few years, and this is what I've always seen. This was always something that I've always wanted to do and create. And that is where we're a circle of light and we're connecting with everyone around the world. And this is how we uplift the planet. And it just I've just got to get away from the sun. It just reminded me of what your share and what your visualization was.
What it looks like, and then those softer bits around there are all the angels. Like, we're fully surrounded, like, and actually we are nearly like lightened beings in our circle. It's interesting because we sort of move from we see the physical part, but then I see that sort of lightened type.
How cool.
Can't remember the name, but yeah. Anyway,
So
that's cool.
that's been my vision for everyone. So that's where this has all been said. I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you. And know that you're never holding anyone back, right? This is all your experience and your creation. And what we're here to do is like what you experienced there. So that's a gift because, like, say, for example, there will be someone who joins us one day who feels in a similar way, and you're the one that's going to be their light, right? So we all need to experience in the way we experience it. The goal is that we all rise together. That's why we're harmonizing with our fields. That's why we're also dropping into not sensationalizing what we're doing, because it's sacred what we're doing here. It's private, but it's not private. So yeah, so thank you for everything. Love you. Yeah. And we have Marama. Okay, there we go. And remove.
Well, I wasn't going to share, but I'm being prompted energetically. So thank you firstly for everybody's co-creation of that beautiful piece. Wow, a lot of emotions come through. Like, I don't generally see a huge amount. Unlike you, Claudia, I generally feel and sense, or I'll get a lot of symbolism coming through. And it's not always very clear for me, but just sitting with the question, what if trust wasn't even a thing? Like, what is the frequency? So that actually allowed me to free myself from those cords of, never having trust. Which took me back on a brief journey. It wasn't a very long one, but it was very brief to go everything, the suffering from not trusting others or myself. I was able to go cut, cut, cut. That is released and gone. And then I sat straight up, like you asked the question, how would we move or walk? And my spine just went straight. And I was like, oh my gosh, this feels very different to walk like this or move like this. It's very soft. And sitting in the silence, wow, a lot come through. Like, there's so many different colors in my own unique color, but what was really unique was seeing like this mountain that was like a sleeping mountain. And I was observing this mountain, and it was like it was a breathing, and it was breathing like a lung, but like the breath had been put back into this mountain that was breathing, and we were breathing with this mountain. So I'm not too sure if I was the mountain or we're all the mountain or what that is, but it was very interesting to observe, and I was able to connect in and breathe with that because it just kept, coming.
I love that. And the mountain breathing. Wow. Like, I don't know if anyone else can feel it, but there's something here for us. I'd love to drop in with that with you. There's like, it's like, I just went, so there's something there. So that would be really great to drop in with. May I ask you a question
Sure.
about your spine? A couple of weeks ago, I think it was. I have no idea when it was, but we did a journey where you felt the pain and the arthritis in your spine removed. How does your spine feel now?
It feels like really straight. Like, it's just a strange feeling, probably because physically I haven't had a straight spine for 13 years. So it's just, it felt like in that particular meditation that it just fully cleared, like there was no arthritis.
Oh my
So what
God.
if there was, what if there never was arthritis? Right?
Exactly.
I'm like,
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's like, yes.
what if there never was? Because in an instant, it was like gone. And then I think since then, like I'm telling myself, I know that it's cleared and I feel the sensations that it has cleared. But there's been little bits that have been trying to take me back to the pain, that attachment to the I've got arthritis, you know. But this
No,
was
yeah.
another great reminder to go, um, and what if trust wasn't a thing? So
Yeah.
now it's sort of like clicking into what if it actually wasn't even a thing, and how I'm
Amazing.
going to sit with that and no longer going back, because I did a lot of clearing and cutting that,
Yeah.
resolve.
Awesome. So that's a really great one. And for anyone else who has something like that, to play with this meditation with that intention. Like, say, for example, like you can even play with this journey and this meditation with, okay, so let's just clear. What if arthritis wasn't even a thing and if I didn't even have it? And play with it and do it, say, about 3 times and see what evolves from that. It'd be really, really curious. And if anyone does, by the way, does experiment in this way and experiment in play, please let me know what you're playing with, because it's like, for me, measurements are really, really, really great to have because they gift other people belief as well. Right? So you're wanting to do this, plus you're also wanting to do this in your own businesses too. Get used to getting measurements of from to, from to. Amazing. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I love it. So I am going to stop the recording now